For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, hello again. My name is Paul Dingeman. Nice to have you along. Thank you very much for tuning in. We try and give you some local information that'll help you through the day and through the month and through the summer. That is no different today. Tammi Graber, welcome to the Focus Show. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Tammi is the new president of Marine City Festival. Did I get it all right? Marine City Festival.
Marine
That's
City
it.
Festival. Marine City Festival.
It's been
and we're running Maritime Days.
Right.
And we put on Maritime Days.
Right. It's been called a number of things over the years. Let's talk about the history. Let's start. It started in the 60s, didn't it? Round figures?
1982, I think it was.
Yeah. So it's a tradition in Marine City, and they were looking for somebody with enthusiasm, and there were you with your hand up. So.
Well, actually, the past board decided that they'd had enough, so they said
people do get burned out.
Oh, absolutely. When you volunteer, it takes a lot of energy to put on a festival, to put anything on when you're volunteering.
Right.
So they just put it out that they weren't going to continue, and if someone else would like to contact them. So I thought, oh boy, we can't let this festival die. So
no, it's really a family thing, a hometown thing.
Yes.
It's got its own life. It's a gem.
Yeah. So got together with some folks. We called a meeting and just put it on Facebook and met up at Gars. And I had 30 people show up for the meeting.
Oh, wonderful.
So that was very inspiring to have that many folks that didn't know each other.
Right.
Just put something out there and said, you know what? If it's important to you, come on to the meeting.
And they didn't have any axes to grind with anybody?
No.
They just wanted to help.
Just come on in and we'll see where you fit in. They'd let us know where they fit in. What do you want to do? What's important to you? The whole thing is you don't want someone doing everything.
Right.
When you're a volunteer, you should be able to pick and choose what you want to do, and that's what we've done. So that first meeting, we went in without a board. We came out with a full board and committees and ready to rock and roll, and that's what we've been doing ever since.
Okay, let's start with the date. When is the date this year?
So this year, as always, not always, but for quite some years, it's the first weekend in August.
First weekend in August.
So August 4th through the 6th, Friday through Sunday.
All right, Friday through Sunday.
Yep.
And there's always activity each day. We'll get into that as you, and we plan to have you back throughout the summer to give us an update on what's going on and when things are happening. But give us an overview where we're at now.
Well, right now, our first call of action was to raise some money.
Right, okay.
So
Good point.
We needed to do some fundraising prior, in addition to our normal sponsorships. So the Mariner kicked us off with a fundraiser, and
they're just great.
They're fabulous.
Yeah.
Laura and Paul just opened up the theater and raised about $2,500 at their fundraiser. And then Meadow Lodge of St. Clair is putting on a euchre tournament for us.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and that's going to be Saturday, June 3rd from 2 to 5. You just drop in. It's $25 to enter. There's going to be 50-50, that type of stuff.
Where do I drop in?
At Meadow Lodge of St. Clair.
Itself.
Yeah, right at Meadow Lodge of St. Clair. In their, I guess they have a
party room there.
Yeah, a room where they're going to have it.
Right.
They can have up to 10 tables.
Yeah.
So grab a couple friends, come on down, support Maritime Days. And you're going to win prizes, so that's good. If you win, you win money.
Yeah.
And then we also have Empowered Nutrition, a new business in Marine City, is putting on a Father's Day 5K walk run.
Oh, wonderful.
Right. So all the proceeds from that are going to be
all the proceeds.
All the proceeds.
Wow.
Every dime, of course, after expenses,
Yeah.
are going to be given to the Marine City Festival.
Okay.
So that's the 5K, and you can go online to our Facebook page, and it's right on there.
And what is your Facebook page?
Maritime Days.
Okay.
Maritime Days. Okay. And then we also are having a raffle. We need a lot of money. Our budget's about $55,000.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not
Yeah.
cheap to put a festival on.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you've got
it's everything. I mean, you think you need porta potties,
Right,
Right. I mean,
right.
it's so there's so much. You have
right.
your entertainment, and then put on a parade, and you got to pay for the services, and
Right.
it's a lot. So we're also doing a Maritime Days raffle, and we're starting selling tickets. It's going to be a family vacation package at Graber's Getaway. Yeah, so it's going to be 3 nights at either a place on the St. Clair River or on Lake St. Clair. And then also a nice package of stuff from different folks in town, the Marine City Fish Company, the Riviera, the Sweet Tooth, Two Rivers Winery, and then Tranquility Spa put together a little basket. Sheer Style, Deb Block from Sheer Style's going to do Manny and Petty for 2. So you can tell the community has come together.
Yeah,
the community has said this is important
cooperating
to
and they're
us.
helping. They want to support it. They want to see it succeed.
Yeah, this is what this with our sponsorships, I stopped in because we like to recognize our sponsors.
Right.
So we want to get a picture of them and put it on Facebook.
Right, right.
Recognition is good.
That's right.
So I went into one to take a picture, and she said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." It's just a small business,
Right.
and they're a bronze sponsor, $1,000.
Wow.
I know. I was like, oh, I mean,
That's wonderful.
brings me to tears.
Yeah.
So I went in and I said, I want to get a picture, and she said, "Yeah." She said, "We got that form," and we said, "You know what? These folks are going to need our help.
Yes. Isn't that
We're going to
wonderful?
support them."
Which business is this?
Vera Grace and Etta May.
Oh, she's
Downtown,
wonderful.
yeah.
Those. That's wonderful.
Donna and Vicky, they
Right.
and took
They're
their picture,
spectacular.
and they were just so wonderful.
And they got a great store.
Oh, you
Beautiful thing.
can't walk out of there without
Right.
buying a couple things.
Right.
Yeah. So all the different sponsors, whether it's downtown New Baltimore, downtown Marine City, or
Wherever.
around.
They're around.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gathering money.
We're gathering
And
money.
we're going to have things that we had before. How about fireworks?
We have fireworks.
Okay, what
Very
day is that gonna
excited.
be?
So that's going to be on Friday night.
Friday night. Okay.
But before the fireworks, we have a lighted boat parade.
Wow.
Yep, and new business in town, PJ from MI Rush Sports, Power Sports, is going to be coordinating that along with his wife Jeanette. So that's
Okay.
going to be at 9:30 on the Big River.
Yeah.
And then at 10 o'clock will be, at dusk, 10
Right.
o'clock is going to be the fireworks.
Okay.
And Malcolm Marine has
Where are you going to fire the fireworks from?
from the river down by the festival tent. So
Okay.
around
Will
now
they
to come
out on
out
a
park.
barge,
Yeah,
or-
they're going to be out on a barge.
Okay.
Yeah, so Malcolm Marine
Yeah.
has donated the use of their barge.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
that helped with our
Yeah.
budget. And then also St. Clair Aggregates donated $5,000
Whoa.
towards the festival. Yep.
Whoa.
So there'll also be a.
So I don't want to hear any complaints about any dirt and
No.
sand on
the
the
wa-
M29. I mean,
Right.
these people have stepped up.
Yeah, they're wonderful. Larry Beaker just wrote a
That's
check and said,
wonderful.
that's what we need. So there'll be a fireworks sponsor, and we also have several silver sponsors that
What's that date?
August 4th is going to be.
August 4th, okay.
Is going to be the fireworks Friday
in the
night.
evening, okay.
Yep.
All right. So then on Saturday, what's just a general? You don't have
Saturday.
to. You don't have specifics yet, but
So what we want to do is we want to really focus on the family on Saturday.
Right.
Of course, the whole weekend is a family event
Right.
because on Friday we have Miss Maritime
Right.
will be crowned in the festival tent. But then on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, we're going to do the fishing tournament.
oh,
And Mike and Matt Horn have been doing that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Normally over 100 kids show up.
Ooh,
they
and that's
have-
wonderful.
Yes, they're just on the boardwalk
Yeah,
fishing.
yeah.
When I saw the pictures, oh, my heart just warmed. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that is
Yeah.
really something. So, and then at 11 o'clock, so that's from 9 till noon, so we want to give them time to be quiet over there,
Right.
fish. And then we're going to start with some really great stuff. We're going to have blow-ups, and we're going to have magician show and a petting zoo and what's that called? reptiles. We're going to have a whole show of reptiles, and the kids can play, you touch them and everything. Yeah, that's quite a that's quite a thing that the kids like.
They're live reptiles.
They're live reptiles.
They're real life. They're not
Yeah.
plastic.
No, they're the real thing, and they bring a whole. It's called a exotic zoo.
Okay, well,
Yeah, so
when you
that would
come
be a
back,
show.
you can give me more details
Yeah.
on that.
And then we're going to have at 3, 5, and 7. We're going to have a special show. It's like going to be a BMX. Guys jumping on the bikes over the
And that's
over
going to
the
be
road.
at 3, 5, and 7
3, 5, and 7.
on Saturday.
Yep.
Okay.
And then what we want to do is we want to still be having a kids activity. So we're going to do a kids demolition derby
Okay.
at 3:30 after the first show, and the kids come with their, their motorized
Yeah.
cars.
And run into each other?
They run into each other. They have a balloon. They have a balloon on the front and back of their vehicle, and the whole idea is whoever has their balloon last
Win.
is the winner.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's
and
cute.
then FOMAL is going to be purchasing a couple of the vehicles for the kids to ride for those kids that don't have them.
Okay.
So they're kind of going to be sponsoring that event.
You've been
for
working.
us. Oh, we got stuff going. We got good people. We got a lot of really, really good volunteers that
This is good.
are just like, let's go. Let's do it.
How
we need
about
stuff.
how about Sunday then?
I'm not done with Saturday.
Okay.
Okay,
go.
so we got the
You
7
got
to
the floor. You
the
got
3, 5, and 7 show, right?
Right.
But then we're going to have in the festival tent, we're going to have some high-end bands playing, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And in the tent, we're also going to have cornhole tournament. We're going to have food trucks, that type of stuff right outside. So it's just going to be a nice festive,
Yep.
nice festive time on. And then we're going to close Saturday night at midnight.
Okay.
So we're going to close earlier than we normally did, because that saying, nothing good happens after midnight.
My mom said that.
Exactly.
I never
And-
listened to her, but she did say that.
Exactly. And then on Sunday morning, we're going to try something different. We're going to have a pancake breakfast,
Okay.
and
Where is that physically?
that's going to be in the festival tent in
Okay,
Nautical,
okay.
Nautical Park. And Marine City Grill, which is also one of our bronze sponsors, donated
Right.
$1,000. They're going to be helping us out with that. They're going to be
Okay.
our restaurant, per se,
Okay.
supporting us. And we're also going to have, now this we don't have all the details on.
Okay.
We just know that we're going to have some type of a contest. We don't know if it's going to be just mimosa contest, just Bloody Mary contest, or if it's going to be like different restaurants have their beverages of choice.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a little competition. It's going to be fun. So we're going to start the morning with a little breakfast and cocktails and
Let the day go.
let the day go, because in the morning it does actually start earlier because our Boy Scouts have their car show
Yep,
every year.
yep.
So that starts at 9.
That's been going on for a long time.
30-some years.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I met with Jason Markle, he's the coordinator. He's great with the Scouts, with the guys. And he's like, we've been doing it forever. And, we're just so glad that you're doing Maritime
Right,
Days.
right.
Because we still would have had it, but it probably
This'll
wouldn't
make
have
it
been
even
as
better,
yes,
wouldn't it?
it wouldn't have been as
Right,
good. So we're excited about that. And then we're going to have our parade.
Okay.
So we haven't had a parade in a few years, so
Yep,
we're going to bring the
correct,
parade back. And I told the coordinator, no matter how big or how small it is, it's a parade. We didn't have one last year. It's better than we had. We're just coming back.
Yep.
We're all new.
Well,
let's
You and I were recording this just before Memorial Day, and I'll be doing 2 parades on Saturday, on Sunday, Monday.
Monday.
One in Marine City at 10 o'clock, and
Okay.
one at St. Clair at 1 o'clock. But both of those parades will probably be 7 to 12 minutes. I mean, they're not big, but it's just the fact that they're a parade.
Yes.
And so
I
don't
love
you
a
worry
parade.
whether you have a
Right.
big one or a small one.
That's
it's
what I
just
told
the
her.
fact that you're having a parade. That's great.
And we had someone step up.
Yes.
Could say, I'll cheer that parade. I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I haven't done it before, but we're going to make it work. And that's what we're finding, you know, with those that are stepping forward.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, you know, I think I can do it. You know, I'm like, well, we got support. We're all helping each other. It's a team. We meet once a month. We're meeting the third Thursday each month up at GARS, and Penny at GARS, another one of our sponsors, is letting us use the pool room. So we have a private room that we're using, and we have anywhere from 25, usually 25, 35 people that show up, all different.
Well, it's just so unfortunate that you have no enthusiasm.
I didn't even talk about the arts and crafts show. Do we have one more minute?
We've got as much time as you need.
Because I have to tell you that
Last
story.
week we had Sarah Polio here.
Yes.
And Becky Lepley.
Okay.
And they were talking about the arts and crafts show. But go ahead.
Okay, so one of the reasons I'm really passionate about this Maritime Days is
You're
because
not passionate about anything except life.
my 89-year-old mother
Oh my.
is a crafter.
Oh my.
And her best show is Maritime Days.
Oh my.
And people come to see my mom. She sits court. She just sits and everyone just comes and buys all of her stuff and tells her what they used that for and who they gifted it to.
We know where your enthusiasm came from.
And I said, this has got to continue to be your best show. We have to have a Maritime Days. And so here we are. Here we are.
Tammy, you are a piece of work. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. It takes people like you to get it started and get it done. But you can't do it all by yourself.
No.
And-
That's why you got
and
all
you
these chair people.
You already have a great core.
Right.
But how, if I want to get involved, repeat that again. It's the Facebook. Give us the title and all that so they get a hold of you.
So if you want to get involved, message us through Facebook. Can I give my phone number? No.
Your phone number?
Yeah.
You can give your phone number.
You can just call me.
It's right here, I think.
586.
883-4643.
Yep.
I don't know why I have it in front of me, but it was there. 586-883-4643. And you said your phone's ringing off the wall. So
Off the wall.
Is there a voicemail on
Text,
it?
yeah, voicemail, you can text me.
Okay.
But you can go on Maritime Days, send a message. You can just show up at the meeting. We are looking for a few more folks to help with coordinating. Of course, our logistics team, when you're setting this up, you know, you got to do the tent, and then you have to do all the kids stuff, and then you have to do Drake Park entertainment. So, you know, there's a lot going on. So the more people will have, what's that saying? Many hands make light work.
Right.
You know, so we don't want our guys to have to be there all day, every day. You know, we have bars that someone's got to coordinate the bar every day. We have someone coordinating volunteers. There's going to be a sign up that you're going to be able to go on and just sign up to volunteer for the different things. So each committee will say, I need 5 people. I need 7 people. And then Emily from Empowered Nutrition, another one of our great sponsors, she's going to put all that together. And
well, as we said at the beginning, we want you to come back mid part of June, mid part of July, and bring us up to date on what else you need, and how you're doing on volunteers. But
and money, and money,
and money, and money. I congratulate you for standing up and taking this. You're originally from Marine City.
Yeah.
You're in one of the suburbs now. It's called New Baltimore.
Chesterfield. I live in Chesterfield, just outside of New Baltimore, but I grew up here. One of 8 kids, and we all went to the schools, and
it's wonderful. And your mother, 84-year-old
89-year-old
mother.
She lives in town.
Leader of the show.
Yep,
Leader
she
of the
lives
show.
in town.
Tammy, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
We'll be back with you again.
Okay.
But again, if people want to get a hold of you, it's 586-883-4643, and leave a message if there's nobody there, and go to Facebook and look for Maritime Days.
Yep.
But the legal name of the organization now is Marine City Festival.
Yeah, Marine City Festival.
Period.
LLC.
Tammi Graber, I mean, it's delightful to see somebody this enthusiastic getting behind. It really is, because it takes that kind of energy to get the thing happening. And it's exciting that Maritime Days is not going away. So till next time, I'm Paul Dingeman. Thanks very much for tuning in. My friend over here, Tammy, will be back real soon. See you soon. Thanks.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.